This is not a reaction. It's a story time about a reaction. Little background on me, right? I do Instacart. I'm an Instacart shopper. When there's not a whole lot of orders to do, then I'll drive DoorDash or whatever until the orders start coming in on Instacart. I love shopping. I love being in the store. I love putting shit in the cart. I love paying for it. I ain't even got to keep it. Clothes, shoes, groceries, pet food, office supplies. I don't care. I just like to shop. I just like to be in the store. I just like to see strangers and like smile and shit at people. I'm that person. I'm weird like that. And I'm a college student. I'm in my senior year. And, you know, I'm just doing whatever I need to do to pay the bills until I get into my profession or whatever, right? Which will be soon because I start shadowing at the Social Security office. I got my federal security clearance. Your girl gonna be in there. All right. Anyway, I'm in school to be a court reporter. All right. So, yeah. The people you see on Law and Order, and they be, somebody can be talking about the brutal details of a murder, and that person is just sitting there typing down everything they say, expressionless, because you can't show nothing in your face. And that's probably been my biggest challenge because I'm a very expressive person. Somebody be like, I took a machete to the neck. Like, my natural instinct is to be like, I'm a very facially expressive person. I am digressing so hard. Anyway, I was in Publix, right? Because most of the orders where I'm from in my market, which is Tallahassee, Florida, is to Publix stores. So I'm at a Publix, one of the Publix that are close to my house. We have a good 10 to 15 Publix in Tallahassee, not even exaggerating. They on every other corner. So I'm in Publix, right? The ghetto Publix. Ask anybody in Tallahassee which one is the ghetto Publix, and they're going to point you to the one I was in. Which is crazy because it's adjacent to good neighborhoods, and the people tip well over there. But you be having ghetto people who be in there shopping for themselves. It's just close to people in the good neighborhood because it's literally like a block over from people who got money. Anyway, I'm in there, right? Going down aisle 2, about to do a little order. It's one of them shop only orders, so I don't even have to deliver this shit to them. I'm just gonna shop for it, put it in the little staging section inside of the Publix, and the person will come and pick up their order there. When you do a pickup order at Publix, that's how you get it. Somebody shops for you, somebody like me with Instacart, and then we put it like on the shelf or in the fridge or in the freezer, and then a Publix employee comes and brings it out to your car, right? So I'm in there doing one of them, quick little order while my clothes is in the laundry or whatever. I'm just out, getting quick little dollars or whatever, quick little money. It's like a $20 shop order, and I can do it in 30 minutes. So $20 for 30 minutes, I'm in that bitch, right? Going down aisle 2, it's this lady, right? Tall lady. She's with a dark-skinned man. It's a little boy, look just like the man. They both low haircuts, handsome guys. Pretty, light-skinned lady. She's tall. I'm 5'7.5". I ain't no tiny tot. And she taller than me. So I'll give her a good 5'10". I'm gonna give her a strong 5'10". I faithfully feel that she's at least 5'10", right? And long dreads, long crinkly dreads, them pretty ones. I'm not impressed because I was wearing dreads before all these hoes that got dreads in their heads now. I had dreads for so long that by the time I cut mine, they were in the middle of my back, and I still cut mine before the rest of these girls started even growing theirs. That's how long ago I had dreads, right? Little detail, just trying to give you background, just trying to build context for you, right? To show you a little bit more of why I reacted the way that I did and how I think. So, cute girl, got glasses, long ass dreads, long, pretty dreads. They thick too. They ain't no bullshit. They long and pretty. And she in the middle of the aisle on a Sunday afternoon. It's a good 4 o'clock in Publix on a Sunday. In a well-populated city. And she in the middle of the aisle in front of this man. So I kind of, I see her when I go onto the aisle. I see her. So I slow down the cart. And I kind of wait till she decide to move over. I'm patient. I don't be in there, trying to make nobody move out my way. Because who the fuck am I to tell somebody move? Wait, bitch. Everybody in here busy. Everybody in here got somewhere to be. So I pull back a little bit and wait till she move over. She moves over finally. I have a straight shot. I can go down aisle 2 and get to the breakfast bars, granola bars, and all of that at the end of the aisle, right? Right as I'm passing behind her, she gets animated in whatever she's saying to the guy and steps back. But I said, and boom, it's a loud noise. You know how carts sound when you push them inside the buggy return area and you hear all that metal? It was that kind of sound when she stepped back into it. Big bitch now, 5'10". She bumped into my buggy as I'm passing by. I ain't walking slow. I got shit to do. I'm going by. I look at her, move my buggy over, and keep going. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm not saying excuse me. You did that. She, excuse you. I turned back around. I said, excuse you. You ran into me with that buggy. I said, ma'am, you backed into me. She wasn't even one of these females that the world revolve around her. She done got so used to people telling her, oh, you're cute. And she a big bitch, so she probably be trying people with her height. Girl, I throw something at you. So by the whole time she doing excuse you, I said, excuse you too. And I keep walking, right? By the time I get to where I'm at the end of aisle 2, she's up here by the cereal. I throw something at you. The most she can throw is a big box of cereal. I'm down there by gallons of syrup. I said, bitch, I'll wet this whole aisle up. I'm gonna throw some shit back at you. It's some heavy shit down here too. And like, I be playing with people. They be dead ass serious, but I'm always the same way I'm talking to you right now. That's pretty much who I am all the time. Shit is funny to me. I'm an Aquarius. If you've known an Aquarius in your life, it's something missing. We smarter than mostly everybody in the room, but it's something missing. You get what I'm saying? So she talking, I'm gonna throw something at you. Instantly, that's how fast I think. I said, bitch, I'll wet this whole aisle up. I'm down here by some heavy shit. Verbatim, I'll wet this whole aisle up. I'm down here by some heavy shit. Right beside me, the big old gallon of syrup. Girl, I'm finna bust your ass with this big ass gallon of syrup. What you talking about? You gonna throw something. So it's funny to me now. Girl, I wet this aisle up. And she down there mad. You have a buggy. So the civil side of me was like, listen, I'm going down the aisle. I waited till you moved aside so I could, in the middle of me explaining, I say, I ain't explaining shit. Fuck you. I was like, I ain't explaining shit to you. Fuck you. In the middle of me, it's like something just clicked. My natural reaction was like, girl, don't explain none of this, bitch. She ain't here trying to be cute in front of this dude and trying to do all. It's a busy Sunday afternoon. Get what the fuck you want off this shelf and move, bitch. And she here causing this scene about some shit that she done hurt herself stepping into this moving buggy. That's what it was. Her pride was hurt. And it done happened in front of this dude and in front of the kid. I don't know if it was her kid, his kid. I don't know if she's stepmama, baby mama, because bitches is happy to be stepmamas these days. I don't know who child it was. All I know, it was a little kid. He looked like the man. Brown skinned boys, short haircuts. Light skinned bitch with long dreads in the middle of the aisle looking like she think this is her store. And stepped into a moving buggy. And she hit the right person's buggy because I ain't going for that shit. Right? So she done did all of this. And I get to the point where something just click in me. Girl, fuck you. I ain't explaining shit to you, girl. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I went off to fuck you, bitch. If you gonna throw something, let's go. Like, just, I'm in that state of mind now. Now she wanna and turn around and go walk. And she gonna go and tell somebody at customer service. So I'm down there looking for the breakfast bars I'm supposed to be picking up for the customer. And she at customer service ranting about somebody that hit her in the aisle. And then she, Publix keep a police officer there in case folks be stealing, at least where I'm from or where I'm at. And she go to telling him, I'm not moving no faster, no slower. I'm in there looking for these breakfast bars. Finally find them. And just me, because I'm riled up at the same time. I'm like, girl, who the fuck you think you playing with? Yeah, I'm still talking shit because it's funny. It's fun. Who you think you finna boss up on? I imagine this big 5'10" bitch. She's a cute girl. Got little dreads or whatever. So she probably thinks she's like, on some hotel goddess type shit. Girl, I made that hoe feel that small. And I'm in that bitch. It's just me. It's just me. I don't know if her man was gonna react. He didn't. Cause men tend to see goddess when they know one when they see one. And she got punked in front of him. And he clearly know, like, he just sat there quiet, like he was like this. Everybody saw her back into my buggy and then try to boss up on me just because she was taller than me. Girl, bye. In her shit. And I was so loud. We on aisle 2, but I know they heard me in produce. I know they heard me in the meat department. And aisle 2 was on a completely different opposite side of the store than the meat department and produce and the deli. Everybody, I'm sure everybody in that store heard me. Bitch, fuck you. I don't know if that was her child. I don't know if that was her man, her husband, or what. But they have that memory of her now. Trying to boss up on somebody and getting shut the hell down. Cause girl, who? She could have said, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. She literally running her mouth and back into my moving buggy and then tried to boss up on me. And at first I'm like, excuse you too, and kept going. I don't pay these bitches no mind because they not no competition. They not no problem. They not an issue for me. This little shit. Any bitch, I don't care how tall you are, how short you are, big, small, rank, anything. If you bleed once a month, you not a fucking problem to me, ho. You not that. I'm the empress. Spiritual person, but the sage and the crystals can turn to pistols and Newports real quick. And that's where it happened. Because in the middle of me trying to break down to her what had just happened, I looked at that bitch and it was just, don't explain shit to her. I ain't explaining shit to you, bitch. Fuck you. All in front of that child. He couldn't have been no more than 7, 8 years old. He'll probably remember that for the rest of his life. Whoever the dude was with her, she gonna have to wear that shit. Cause I'd be damned if a bitch talk crazy to me like that in front of my man. I don't be too ashamed to not fight. We would have fought. If I was in her shoes, we would have fought. But she got embarrassed and it was her fault. And she got to wear that. And in my mind, how I think, I just know that that's on his mind. Like, how can you be out with somebody you are courting or involved with? Fucking, I don't know what their situation was. They're strangers, right? But the way she was doing the most and doing all of this in front of him and la 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 in a fucking way in a busy Publix supermarket on a Sunday, she had to be trying to impress him for some reason or another. And it was a failed attempt for her. In my mind, he probably at the house thinking, damn, who that other girl was? Cause no, honey, no, I'm not her. I'm not her. Don't let this fucking face fool you. I'm a Pisces rising. A lot of times I just look clueless by the face, or I look innocent by the face. I look like I won't mess with nobody. I look like I don't want no trouble. I look like I just want peace. But that part of me that cares what somebody think, that's missing. I'm in this Publix, and you know who mostly shop in Publix. It don't be people who look like me. I'm probably the darkest thing in the store. Ready to set that bitch off. It was gonna be locks all up and down aisle 2. And it was just my honest reaction. And then after that, I just went on about my business. But then you know when you know what I'm saying, you present problems like that. Now the whole rest of the time I'm in the store, I'm like, all right now, don't run up on me. Don't run up on me. I ain't scared, but don't try to run up on me because I'm gonna bust your head with some shit. But I ain't had no problems with nobody else. I'm not no problematic person. I'm so unproblematic that for a long time in my life, people thought I was scary. Not people. I never had that problem with boys. Bitches thought I was scary because I'll ignore their yapping asses. I'll ignore a bitch before I entertain her. Just like I did when she first told me, excuse you. I said, excuse you, and kept walking. That pissed her off, the fact that I kept walking and didn't entertain that shit. She talking about she gonna throw something at me. Now you got the nick you wanted. Now you got the me you was asking for. And a lot of bitches, like, they'll talk, I'm trying to tell y'all this love and hip hop shit, these real housewives have bitches, they just want they 15 seconds. They just want to say something witty and feel like they done dissed another bitch and feel like they the top dog. But bitches don't be having no hands, don't be having no heart. They just don't be having it to be into shit with people. They just like to talk and they like to be seen and like to be cute in front of men or like to think that they the boss bitch. Not with me. I don't have no reason to think I'm a boss bitch because I lay like that. I live like this. Ain't matter who it was in that bitch, I would have turned it up. So for a bitch trying to be cute in front of a man, girl, you finna get your fucking feelings hurt. And then gonna run and tell. She did all that, now you wanna go tell somebody. On my way out, I finished that order and went and staged it. And on my way out, I walked right past that same officer. And I was like, have a good day. He smiled and nodded. He was like, you too. Man, fuck y'all hoe. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see how I really be feeling about stuff because I'll just, tweet it real quick. But it's the reason why misogyny, there's everything has a purpose on God's green earth. And there's a reason why people have to go out of their way to suppress bitches, to make females stand the fuck down. Because bitches have a bigger ego than men do. Them hoes want testosterone so bad and have so much pride that they do shit. And then when they realize they can't boss up on you because they really ain't even made like that, then they want to play victim. And I understand the frustration men have with y'all hoes. But I'm just telling you, I'm not her. I'm not her. I'm not the one. I'm not her. I'm not the one. If you watching this and you knew me when I was younger and thought you could just say any kind of shit to me because I used to just remain composed and I was like, I don't care. I'll let bitches talk. I ain't really entertain that shit. Try me now, bitch. Because the way it's something in me now that don't mind. I don't mind. I'll give you that little time. I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. Let's go there. Let's go there so I can show you that you ain't who you think you are because y'all bitches done got out of hand. And y'all be talking crazy to people because you think you on Love and Hip Hop or you think you on Real Housewives. Y'all bitches got so out of hand that they took away the ability to get an abortion. Y'all bitches getting so out of hand that it's apparent that men don't like y'all motherfucking asses. And that's why. You want to boss up on people and do shit and try to get over on people and be overbearing and controlling and shit, but don't want to admit no fault and have a problem saying I'm sorry. And for the life of you can't admit when you wrong. And think people supposed to just deal with that. And then you want to cry victim and shit and go tell on somebody when they tag that ass. She got what she deserved. So that was my story time today. And as far as the reaction part, I don't know what it was. Like, my natural inclination is to just explain shit, talk it out, get a solution, go on. But in the middle of trying to explain to her how she was the problem, I was like, bitch, I ain't explaining nothing to you. Fuck you. Oh, it was so loud. And that's how you check a bitch in a Publix on a Sunday. Thanks for watching. If you have any recent tales of girls that you had to show that bitch you really ain't even made like that, you want to be Phaedra, but I'm Nene. If you have any of them stories, drop them in the comments. Share your experience with me. If you understand why I feel the way I feel about these bitches out here. Black, white, Filipino, Korean, Chinese, Guatemalan, Guyanese. I don't give a fuck where the bitch from. This is how I feel about most women, because a good 97% of y'all hoes act just like that. You got any feelings about that, you can drop it in the comments too, but watch your mouth and watch your tone. Bye.